the basis of intimacy is trust and safety. And people who have experienced PTSD don't have a sense of trust and safety in the world. And so I think that all of us have to, if we didn't grow up with trust and safety, we had a difficult childhood, and or we saw it on the battlefield, and or we still need to work on that very basic element of trust and safety. So uh, whatever it takes to feel more safe, if that means having an alarm system in your house, if that means choosing a partner who's safe, it definitely means that. If it means making agreements that are more safe, if it means not walking down certain alleyways at night, we have to take a conscious decision of building a world that's as safe as possible for ourselves. As safe as possible. Yes, we could all get hit by a truck tomorrow. We can't control that. There's things we can't control, but there are many things we can control to create a safer life for ourselves. Uh, I used to walk alone in certain areas. Now it gives me the creeps to think that I used to do that. I didn't have any sense of my own personal safety. I used to be allow people into my life who weren't safe, and I didn't know any better. And now I think, oh my poor younger self, I just didn't know. So we start making decisions to say, my safety and my trust are ultimately important. I'm not going to pretend they're not. And if this person is not safe, I'm either going to end the relationship or have a important conversation about how we can be more safe. I used to do some workshops for singles, and we used to have them pair up. And the question was, how could I be more safe for you? How could I be more safe for you? I would like you to sit a little bit further away. Okay, I can do that. How could I be more safe for you? Um, I would like it if you'd share a little bit about yourself. So, this question of how could we make life more safe? How could we make our relationship more safe? How could I trust you better? These are legitimate questions that we never think to ask. And especially if we come from a trauma background, they're essential. Because if we don't have a sense of trust and safety, again, that's like the crack in the relationship that's just going to get worse instead of we address it today, it doesn't get worse.
Like,
I would say, as painful as it is, that's not the right relationship for you. If you're with someone who's going to make you feel unsafe to share your feelings, then you need to be with someone else because that's not a safe environment for you. And nobody should be with someone who is, you're opening up, being yourself, and it's not safe to do that.
hmm.
That's not going to get better. I don't care how great the sex seems, it's just not a safe environment. Or how cute they are. Often we make this decision because they look a certain way and we think that's more important than them treating us kindly. Nothing is more important than kindness. Nothing. That's what you look for. If you're single or if even if you're in a relationship, if you're not both becoming more kind people, it's not going in the right direction.
Hmm.
And you can express that with the person, try to work it out with them. But if they're not open to that, they're not safe, they're not kind, then that's not a safe place for you to be. I'm sorry that sounds a little harsh.
No, that's exactly where my brain was.